Advantage Athletic Therapy, personalized rehabilitation programs with a whole body approach. Enjoy the podcast.
Plan your next trip with Ride Norfolk. Ride Norfolk operates an on-demand transit service across Norfolk County from Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy the podcast today. It's the December show. January 2026 is already on the way. I'm talking to Dr. Amber McKnight. How are you?
Hey, Dave, I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. I got to tell you, I'm greatly annoyed.
Okay, I want to hear why.
All right. So I was talking to family and friends again, and we get into this talk about, and I'm all about health because I think that's critical. As you age, it's important to make sure you do all those things you can to preserve what you got left. And I'm always reminding people to come see you. And they're like, oh, my eyes are fine. And they put it off for like 4, 5, 6, 7. They wait till there's a problem. Dr. Amber, I want you to, this is in December, January, just tell them it's important.
Okay,
They need to get there.
It's so important. I hear this all the time from people, again, in my life as well, and even patients that do make it into the eye exam. Everything's fine. I'm not having a problem. That which is great to hear. We rely on our vision so much, and that's why it is so critical to make sure that your eyes are healthy. It's pretty amazing, but during an eye exam, I would say the majority of the eye conditions and eye diseases that are diagnosed and that are picked up are really symptomless or so minimal with symptoms that you wouldn't even notice that you were having a problem, which is why there is OHIP coverage for kids age 19 and under, and 65 and older, and some adults in between to come in and have regular eye exams. If you're not covered by OHIP, oftentimes private insurance will pick it up. And if not, it's well worth the investment to come in every couple of years and have things checked. It's peace of mind for you to know that your eyes are healthy. And if there is a problem, we get it picked up, addressed, fixed, managed long before symptoms start. And that's the best way to keep your eyes healthy.
Give us an example of some of the early stuff you can catch just by, by that appointment of getting that checkup, because I don't think people understand the long-term effects, just leaving it that extra couple of years, right?
Yeah, it's true. For kids, it's very common to have a weaker eye or a lazy eye that maybe doesn't turn and doesn't give any obvious symptoms that there's a problem. You can develop eye issues with the front surface of your eye that may not cause any symptoms in the early stages, corneal diseases that develop over time and eventually, by the time there's symptoms, difficult to treat. The earliest signs of glaucoma and macular degeneration and even diabetic eye disease, almost always symptomless. Glaucoma is a big one here. Most people that have glaucoma for many, many years do not really notice any symptoms at all. Well, it's easily detectable on an eye exam. So very critical. Glaucoma can start at any age. It's more common as you get older, but especially people in their 30s and 40s should be getting things checked. And of course, we always hear about systemic issues that affect other parts of the body, inflammatory problems, autoimmune disease that sometimes shows up initially inside the eye. Again, without any symptoms or with minimal symptoms. So getting in and getting your eyes checked is very important.
Okay, just to elaborate for a minute on diabetes. So is there something you see that you can go, oh, you may have the early onset, or is it the other way around? You already have it and it can be contributing to it?
So both, but definitely common that people will have eye issues already detectable that do not yet have a diagnosis of diabetes.
Oh.
So any change in your vision, so changes in your blood sugar, if your blood sugar is running higher than it should be, or it's rising and falling, changes in how you're seeing, so blurry vision. Those people usually do eventually make it in because they're noticing a symptom. But diabetes will damage the blood vessels at the back of your eye, usually in a way that is not detectable to you, but we start to see weakened blood vessels, leaking blood vessels, changes in how the blood vessels look that are picked up on our exams. And that can occur before diagnosis, definitely.
Wow. Want to remind folks too, you guys do gift certificates for Christmas and all that?
We do gift certificates. We have great stocking stuffers, eyeglass spray, cleaning cloths, sunglasses make a great gift for Christmas, especially for the person who has everything. Lots to shop for here, so it's worth the trip up to the second floor at 100 Colburn Street North.
That's important too. Get up to that second floor. And thanks for reminding folks, because like I said at the start, it just kind of annoys me. And it's a good time. People have a little break over the holidays. I know you guys are closed for a little bit, but it's a good time maybe to book that appointment while you have that opportunity for the new year, and get in and see Dr. Amber. It's important, folks. You got to take care of those eyes, right?
Yeah, it's very important.
All right. Hey, happy holidays to you and all the staff. And thanks for doing this. Look forward to talking to you in the new year again.
Yeah, happy holidays, Dave. Merry Christmas.